Good evening, YouTube. This video I'm making is one in my local city of Calgary. Uh, Essentially, there has been a massive increase in the amount of money wasted over the last decade, let's say. Calgary used to be a city of growth, development, essentially an economic hub for the province of Alberta. A lot of our oil business came through here, and it was well known for being a city of prosperity. Those days are past now under this new mayor and this new city council. Mayor Nenshi has been irresponsible on city taxes since the moment he was elected. Essentially, if I may say so, there was a lot of ambitious and useless projects that he implemented and wasted taxpayer money. In recent memory, I can say the new Calgary Flames Arena, which I've done a video on before. This was sanctioned by the city. It is a completely redundant project. The Calgary Flames, there are many people in this city that love hockey, but the Saddle Dome being knocked down and a new a new Calgary Flames Arena to be constructed. I hear that it's going to cost in excess of $400 million to Calgarians. So this clip that I'm about to show you is $60 million in budget cuts. So, and this is a move out of desperation because downtown there's about a 22% vacancy rate, and businesses are tired of paying high taxes for conducting their businesses downtown. So the city is granting them $6 million in budget relief, but by cutting essential services. Just watch.
It was what we expected. It was what we feared.
The head of the Calgary Firefighters Union says he's very disappointed the cuts run so deep. 4 medical response units, along with a rescue unit, will soon be gone.
It will impact Calgarians. I don't know to what degree it will impact Calgarians, but it's obvious if you take 4 or 5 trucks off the street that were serving the citizens, then there's going to be a delay in the response of other trucks.
Speaking of delays, Calgarians will see those when it comes to public transit. More than 80,000 hours will be cut.
We're tired of waiting for buses already. The trains are still good, but the buses are, you wait long and long and long.
City administration will not go unscathed. It's cutting 115 jobs and several other services, plus police will face cuts of $7 million.
This is a Band-Aid response.
Calgary's Chamber of Commerce says it didn't have to come to this. The budget cuts were meant to partially offset the cost of property tax breaks for businesses.
So she'll go on to say that there's a great deal of vacancy downtown and so forth. And, business is not booming in Calgary by any stretch. But what I just wanted to add is that in addition, our city is spending more money on more ambitious projects whilst restricting growth, I can say, like true entrepreneurial growth. And the reason is high taxation. Since I've seen the last 10 years since this new mayor came in, our property taxes, at least in my household, have gone past 200% increase. So it's a tremendous amount of money for some people, and it's not a sustainable amount of money for the future. So I can begin by blaming the Mayor Nenshi, and City Council for being completely irresponsible and wasteful of money, and short-sighted in their planning. So this budget cut is a drop in the bucket compared to the $4.5 billion they intend to spend on the northeastern LRT heading towards the airport that nobody talks about. That project alone will make the 60 mil in budget cuts irrelevant. So, you know, and then 400 million, as I said before, on the replacement for the Saddle Dome, the new Calgary Flames Arena. And I think 400 million might be a little light. I think it's higher than that. But anyway, ostentatious spending. Too much for a city that's lost so much business. So many businesses have left the city of Calgary. We are in an economic downturn, a recession, if you will, for Canada. And we cannot afford to spend all this extra money. But the property taxes keep going up and up and up. So my fellow Calgarians, if you're watching this, I don't know if you feel the same as me. The hit might be more for you, it might be less for you, but prepare yourselves for a tax increase next year, because the city is coming after homeowners next. And they really don't intend to show any mercy. So I look at this video and I laugh because I find it so amusing that they are calling it a budget cut in compared to what they can actually spend, which is billions of dollars. I mean, this is a fraction of what the city spends in a year. And for me, I've lived in Calgary all my life. I've seen the city under Ralph Klein and different management, and it's prospered. And I've seen it under Nenshi, and I've seen it fall. This city is in dire need of a new government, a new municipal government. That's just, it's as plain as day that that's where the problem is starting. I don't think for a second that businesses would leave in the capacity that they did if we had different management that was looking after business in this city properly. But you know, it's really sad. It's a power struggle here. Anybody that's dissenting in this city against Nenshi seems to, he comes after them hard. Cal Wenzel is the one example, and I can make a video about that quite easily. But budget management, that's the problem for the city of Calgary. Poor responsibility, poor management in government. Thank you for your time and attention, and good night.